I'm going to show you one of the coolest features you can add to pretty much any guitar pedal circuit. It's called a clean blend. If you play bass or have any bass pedals, you've probably seen this feature before. If not, what it does is really simple. It splits your guitar signal into two paths. One stays clean and the other goes through the effect. Then using a dual gain pot, you can dial in exactly how much clean tone you want in your effect. I think the best way to understand what I'm talking about is a tone test. By introducing our clean signal into the mix, it allows us to preserve our guitar's natural attack and clarity while still getting the effect that we're using. Now let's hop on over to the workbench and I'll show you how this circuit works. Here's our little circuit, and it's probably much simpler than you expected. It uses a single op-amp which acts as a buffer for our clean guitar signal. What it's doing is preventing gain and tone loss, ensuring that there's no issues with phase when the clean signal gets blended in with the effect through the dual gain pot. We assume the effect already has its own output buffer, so we just connect it to our potentiometer through this 100 nanofarad coupling capacitor. Our guitar's clean signal flows through this row right here with this 10 UF cap and this 1 meg resistor to ground, and this cap goes into pin number 3, which is our non-inverting input of our op-amp. Pin number 4 of our op-amp is connected to ground, and pin number 8 of our op-amp is connected to power. Additionally, we're tying the output and the non-inverting pins together, and from output pin number 1, we're sending that signal to our potentiometer. I also have this voltage divider right here, which is providing 4.5 volts, also going into the non-inverting pin of our op-amp. The op-amp that I'm using right here actually has 2 op-amp stages, so if the effect you were using did not have its own output buffer, you could easily use this side of the op-amp as well. Now let's talk about this dual gain pot. This is a dual gain potentiometer, and it looks very similar to a normal potentiometer, except it's 2 of them on top of each other. What that means for our circuit is one side gets our clean signal, and the other side gets our effect. When wiring up our clean blend knob, we want to make sure that the clean and effect signals are wired opposite to each other. So that means the input would be going into this pin for the clean signal, and the input for the effect would be this pin. This pin would be connected to ground for the clean signal, and the effect, this pin would be connected to ground. So as we move the knob, as one signal gets quieter, the other signal is getting louder, which leads to the perfect blend of wet and dry. We then take the signal from both of these 2 wiper lugs and send it to our output. Let's now listen to how we could use this feature on an overdrive, distortion, and fuzz tone. This little circuit is extremely versatile, and you can add it to pretty much any existing guitar effect. Personally, I'd create a separate little Variboard layout with this circuit on it and wire it into one of my existing guitar pedals. Let me know if you'd like to see that. If you like content like this, give this video a like and consider subscribing for more videos like this in the future. See you in the next one.